Welcome everyone to Q&A Monday. This is where I provide A's to your Q's via video. So our first question comes from Natalie. Now, Natalie emailed me and asked the following. She says, my grandson is getting married. Mazel tov, Natalie, woo! So exciting. And I need a menu for a Friday night, Shabbos day, and Sudash Shlishi. About 15 guests per meal, mostly Ashkenazi and a few Sephardi, a few kids, not too complicated. I want a good showing, but easy prep, thanks. Answer in English, I live in Israel, and subscribe to your site. I need help, Natalie. Okay, hold on, sip of tea. And Natalie, I'm here to help you. And of course, I would answer in English. My Hebrew is just so not good enough to do this in Hebrew. So no worries. But thanks so much for subscribing. Thanks for being a fan. And here we go. So first of all, for Friday night, there is no better way to impress for the fish course, the first course, than bringing and presenting a side of salmon at the table. I have to tell you, this is no fail. I have never brought one to the table and not heard, ooh, and ah, and so fancy. And it's so easy. It's really worth every penny. So you can keep it super simple. I most generally do parsley, dill, salt, pepper, and a lot of fresh lemon juice. Or you could do like a honey sesame side of salmon. I'll put recipes down here in the links below, so you'll get everything. But love presenting the full side of salmon. And then usually I do a scallion wasabi sauce on the side and either a fresh tomato and onion salsa or a fruit salsa. And it goes over so well. Like awesome. Like kids, adults, Ashkenazi, Sephardi. Salmon's kind of like Switzerland when it comes to the fish course. Super neutral. So you're not like picking like a Moroccan dish and you're not serving gefilte, which can turn off even some Ashkenazis at the table, if you know what I mean. So just enhance the course by a few store-bought dips or homemade on the side with some yummy challah and you are good to go. Now let me just tell you that if you buy the dips, please make sure to plate them beautifully in your own serving dishes or whatever you're using to match the party. We're not trying to fool anyone or mislead, but the point is it's just like a really nicer serving, like a nicer presentation and makes for a nicer first course. And you know, whatever, people can think what they think, you know what I'm saying? Soup course. Now, 9.9 times out of 10, or like 9.999 times out of 10, when I've got a big crowd, and especially a crowd with lots of kids in it, I skip the soup course on Friday night. If you want to be all proper and you can't go Shabbos without a soup course, soup is one of the easiest things to prepare in advance. It stays great in your fridge. If you want to dress up a chicken soup, your matzo balls will also freeze really well. I love dressing up a chicken soup with julienne veg. It's a really nice way to just like give it a little bit of an elegant hit. Or if you're serving any of your other kind of favorite soups, whatever they may be, think about the vessel that you're serving them in. So you could do it in an acorn, a hollowed out acorn squash or a bread bowl. Now for the main. Brisket without question is the best, easiest, prep ahead, serve to a crowd. Doesn't matter if your meal starts a little bit late. You know, think about it, you got a lot of people. It doesn't always start on time, so your food sometimes is in the warming drawer or on your hot plate or on your blech longer than you anticipated. Brisket is perfect for this kind of situation. I have a new course actually coming out called Home by Jamie Geller. It's a series of how-to courses for busy homemakers where I'm going to actually show you like brisket 101, how to make foolproof, fail-proof brisket each and every time. So look out for that. It's coming this summer. Now for the main, chicken on the bone. If you've got kids, make sure you've got a lot of extra little legs. Super easy for the kids to eat, but don't fuss around with frying, you know, schnitzel. Or I love chicken rolls. You know, I've got lots of recipes and videos, which I'll also share below for chicken rolls, but it's tedious when you've got a crowd. So chicken on the bone. If you go sweet brisket, go savory chicken. If you go savory brisket, go sweet chicken. I hope I got that right. You know what I'm trying to say. Make sure they complement each other and don't go overboard on the sides. Really simple, elegant, roasted potatoes. You want to go like fancy without chopping all day or dealing with a potato kugel, for example. I like to go fingerling potatoes. I put in purple, white skin, red skin, beautiful. Maybe just slice them in half. Gorgeous. I make them right before the meal. Just keep them warm and toasty, and they're a wonderful, beautiful side. And then some fabulous green leafy salad or green vegetable. For dessert, I definitely like to pre-plate or present some kind of like ta-da, bunk cake at the table. So a nice little touch also, of course, is a fresh scoop of whipped cream or ice cream, of course, non-dairy, but there are great products on the market. When I make my whipped cream non-dairy, I use coconut milk. Now, moving on to Shabbos day. We can do like an Asian themed first course. If you've done the side of salmon for Friday night, you can do something like a sushi salad, edamame. I love spicing edamame with soy sauce, toasted sesame oil, and some black and white sesame seeds. I also love an Asian cabbage salad. All the recipes will be below. Or an Asian noodle salad, something like things that like are all kind of in the same vein, something really nice and different for the first course. None of them take too much time to prepare. For the main, chillent for the crowd. Now I've got a link below that I'm gonna share, my hubby's famous chillent. We've got a video that we can show you. We made it, it's been published in the New York Times, so it's definitely a winner recipe. Also in my new book, Joy of Kosher, I've got a somewhat Sephardi chillent. So you could, swap out the barley for rice or for wheat berries, the red kidney beans for chickpeas. You can do a chicken chillent instead of a meat chillent. There are lots of endless possibilities, and we will share the recipes below. Now, remember we spoke about having a lot of people, having a warming drawer, having a blech. You don't have a lot of room to warm stuff up. So think about things that don't require a lot of space. So I like to do cutlets, but again, I'm not gonna have you fry all day and all night for your 15 guests. I'll have you grill pargiot or best. That's a dark meat that's been deboned, and that can even be served at room temperature. One of my favorite things to serve on the side is like a gorgeous, colorful grilled vegetable platter or a Cobb salad. It is so easy to impress. Just make it really colorful. I serve it on a gorgeous flat platter. I do a bed of lettuce, and then I do colorful veggies, tomatoes, carrots, cucumbers, all in rows and lines, corn, some grilled veggies like we spoke about, red onions, mushrooms. You can even put some protein in there cut up if you'd like. But just again, flat platter, everything in lines, super beautiful, impressive, not a lot of time. And the last thing for this side, anytime you serve something like it's an individual portion, people really love it. It really makes something a little extra special. So here's when I would go with my potato kugel cups or my noodle kugel cups or my carrot muffins, something carby or really simple if you just want to do a spiced rice dish and be on your merry way. For shalosh seudos, keep it light, lots of salads. Take your leftover salmon, make a salmon salad out of that, or break up your salmon and put it over, chop the rest left over of your sushi salad. Lots of dips, and if you go with any desserts, keep it light and fruity. Think ambrosia or tea biscuit and sorbet towers. Again, all the links below. So major mazel tov, Natalie, to your grandson. You should see loads of Yiddish nachas. That means lots and lots of great, fabulous nachas. How do you translate that? I'm sure you know what it means. From your kids, your grandkids, your grandson, your new granddaughter, and just wishing you lots of great things. Anyone have any questions, just ask below, email me, send them on social, put them in the comments on YouTube or on our website, joyofkosher.com, and make sure to stay tuned for our new video course series, how-to courses for busy homemakers called Home by Jamie Geller.